ahwefo nyina akwaba de mobile Marego TV eso emraso sensema hodro ayensa aka etwaguo ewo manyimu no yede ebesom mo sekasebo ansa na no ensem ni bia obete ene se yina yenim se yenuanu muslims no ahye won idil ada ase enutini amane bofo ate wo hu egumonten so a ensem ni de aboaboa no kutu yede ebesom mo sanso ena divisional chief a ono owo assessowa ene ne manfo ate wo hu egumonten so a wo ye nsiesie ama ekuro no emu ate wei ene ahofro bi eka ho ena enumbrei osomfo nana akosia sikapa majepeni a mebesom enumbrei me kai wo se kasebo etwaguo nyina no benye bi ahwe ewo abe fontentan no so Marego TV kwa no like na wa share na wa comment de amaye na ebusia no ayetetete na chese ye nyina ye koyenim ankasa jebre na metwa me ho embra sanso emamo akwaba bio senam din kan ye no afi na odu efidie no ato ha no musi ya aha Marego TV eso me hye nsem na se dia na ye na ye nim se muslims no ahye won idil ada ase ye bra wo bompaye de ama Allah na Allah etumi abua ma omen etumi etupo enu ntino ya ma ne bofo ete wo ho egumonten so a na chese edin kan edieni achemu ewo pom hono na chese seriki samaria no ewo pom zongo hono mo no ene muslims no ekasa ni titire ene mebunu se wontwe wo ho efi ohawo esanse embra eso mu a wonfa wo ho enchel
عليه صلاة الله ثم سلامه وعلى الوسابي كرام ذوي إنما فعالا وسالا مرابا ثم مرابا والنور نفسي سوى يومي وشاهدي به ما على لكل الأنبياء منانه إذا شيء آيا بابا أبا آيا سر شيء تيجاني بابا
بركة مودة شكرا دوكا مسلمين غانا دوكا wana makowa barka da sallah zamanin da muke cikin ga zamanin kwaya ne da yazo yaran duka in ba wanda Allah ya fishe ba kwaya ya zama kaman wani abu ne kaman life in gari ya waye ko gaskiya guda ne mu ga majuna gaskiya masu kawo kwayan nan yaran mu ne yaran musulmai suke kawo kwayan suke sayar ma mutane in da gaskiya kuma mu fadi mu ne sarakunan gari mun fito su mun tashi kai ba yaran mu wata ba mu da future yaran mu wata ba su da future da mun yaro ya tashi kadan saboda bet kace koya yake bai koyo saboda buga bet bai zo koya aiki saboda shan kwaya bai zo koya aiki yasa don Allah samaruna mu YouTube mu ku yi hankuri ku sa kan hanya mai kyau wanda iyayen mu ku iyaye tabiya da muku ku bi ku ji mu ma kaka mun muka zama manya yau ga amma kace baka ji maganar babanka da ummanka kai baka fadi kai baka hasara wata rana ka ce wani ya maka ko ba wani ya maka ba kai makanka yasa muna roƙon Allah shirda yaran ya bamu Allah shirda su
yedi eni ekopie mu enso e so menya ebi ekọ so ho no mo eho na chief imam a ho no mo ye fe no se Alhaji Yaya Sali onu so e de futuo saa ekọ e de ma emebunu se wonbo abrabo a etene
barkanmu da shekara dukan musulmai Ghana duka wana makowa barka da sallah zamanin da muke cikin ga zamanin.
My humble advice to my brothers and sisters is what we should celebrate in moderate. We should have a moderate celebration. We shouldn't go beyond boundaries. We shouldn't go beyond boundaries and fall into trouble. The only thing to do is we should humble ourselves, inshallah. My humble advice to my brothers and sisters is what we should celebrate in moderate. We should have a moderate celebration. We shouldn't go beyond boundaries. We shouldn't go beyond boundaries and fall into trouble. the only thing to do is we should humble ourselves, inshallah. My humble advice to my brothers and sisters is what? We should celebrate in moderate. We should have a moderate celebration. We shouldn't go beyond boundaries. We shouldn't go beyond boundaries and fall.
Dr. Winifred quality ban ekopiemu e ho no ofasa akonya no so etu Ghana fo nyina efo edefa Ebola yade no eho
Ihe chope baraka di sala eno chuon suomi ne Dr. Baraka timo ange ke ha wanyemi me Muslim so me wo chope ni kakeji wo ne wo sanu wo chuwa pe kake no aka hinsi nga kloma wo chope ni kakeji wo lo wa hinsi no wa pe kake wa ko ho ne noko ba gba wa mi wa ko ne noko ba de ke mo lo ya hi o lo chapi nyemi meji wo chope nyemi meji wo wa hinsi no wa pe kake ne wa pe shoka ne no ma pe pe mane kloma maya no wa kame tumunyu ka ko a healthy ke Ebola hio ne eba ne no fe no ko hie no fa ko ne ego su Ghana ihe je chope baraka di sala e no chuon so
ye ko wie ewo akuse ne krakra de anache se openi ba ko ho ono oje entity efi chief imam opini a wo ho no mu enchen enso ekasaye ono nso saa de futu ekọ my memory sanse emebunu ene eda achi o kire se won fa no kre ene prepare ye entu anamo ewo de obeye nyina.
Whatever you do as a youth, you must always see your creator in whatever you do. You must seek the pleasure of your creator. Now when you do that, inadvertently you are being guided towards quintessential characters and standards that are of exalted level. And so, for example, if you do things to seek the pleasure of Allah or your creator, you wouldn't go and take drugs, because taking drugs is being frowned upon by the Quran. And so as the youth in the Zongo community, I urge all of us to desist from drugs, to also, be sincere in whatever you do. And I said earlier that sincerity breeds a lot of good characters. So basically, you must be sincere, you must be honest and truthful in your dealings, in your transactions with others, third parties. You must be honest, and all these. If you are sincere, seeking the pleasure of your creator, obviously you'll be honest when you are dealing with people. Obviously you'll be truthful. Obviously you extend a hand to help others if you have the ability to do so. And that is all about Islam. Islam focuses on our character, because your character is your being. That is what holds you as a human being. So I urge all of us, inclusive, to be humble, to be sincere, to be honest, to desist from social vices, whatever.
Divisional chief a wo no mu nene ofe takbaja ene ne mrantie ne nketesi na chese ekromu ni na ate wo ho egumonten so a wodi ye ensiesie o chese efidie enya ade obesoso so enu ti no waboa amakro no emu ate se wan.
Divisional Chief Edima Asasawane ne offer Tagbaja enano embrada etwem no ebodero se ahimfo ena afọmasefo nyi ne kromofo nyina omnyina so MP na afamufa communal enso enhihye so we ebie kwan ama DC no so ejamadima apa amanya krobo onabo kwesi lawe ene ne mpanimfo na afahimfo ene kromofo nyina enso epieye ama omo prapra gotemu edododo bebi bebiri na afi so kopie mu ewo asesewa jom honoma zoom line container pa kwan wo ho a ayefi na afi bola ayemu ma no eno so omuyi efi nyina enso efrio abrane se jumedi nyina so ba ne wiye no nene ofe Tagbaja enso edi asida kese pa edema dwadifo emani memma adrava form okada for na afi penifo nyina abrane so edi omhunhyema edi ewie komina lebano okasa no trim se omaninsi ho a oshom nyina din so nyina enkambo menye bako se ne beye asesewa kro no efin eni de aka nyina enso ebeko okato aso trim se gota kese eda asewa kronim eleki tukofredia ni oduma se no o sese contractor na oye adwuma no obitimi aba na afi gota no wabehwe na afi gota insu na eya na efa so na yema na agye kwan nyina no emfa oyini na owo enso emba nene eka to aso sese ni die waba ni do beboa ama sese waman enso abeye kra behwe Abraham Marego TV ku piem honom no sei ena nene ofeta gbaja enso eka ye
wasasem kroye muso no wasan eka to aso se edumbre esem sei na aya na amayoko no omaboa ekro no se wohia bibia eno so waka edeto aso
Divisional Chief Edima Asasawa nene ofeita gbaja enano ebrana etwemu no ebodero se komofo nyina NPA na communal labor amumfa enhyiseso enam wonti ukopiemu ewa Asasawa community yefa ahimfomo ho na afrikomofo nyina enso edeso epieye eprapra gotemu eyi efin esanso edogota kesiemu a elinke etu kofodia to odumase eba Asasawa krom no na Abraham Marego TV soko piemo honom no yehun se dwumadie no eguso ekose no ena yetwi ben dade macha ogremu edima Asasawa community yi1 Komison Isaac Asari eni ebisa ni se eneso communal labor no ekọ ni se na sei ena no so editudwa
mwana ligino wa machenwa neji wanene ofe ba tabaja ehan wo me shu efesisin wa pe communal labor ne labor ti enene ne koji odumeta gbota nwa ne biyo enya ke wa pe gbota no wa pe communal labor no eno eje wa foni de ke chemo bi lo wa pe communal labor nyan gba ne inakan eku o manyema ba ne communal labor na wa pe no emiji choi nenge no manya chu epe wa po me ne wa po jama chu wo me ke hu nenge wa gba nganya be nenge ye wo pi ono jiri ni na supporto gota wa je me chu epe ngenyi lo gota no enyan manyema fo ne eku eke no po emanyema ba lo kan he wa mi oje yi o ne ahawo heblo no wapi jano aka ma po chuo me nge chuo no me chuo epe anya chuo me ka po iyi kan e ma se gota ne ke se gota mi ko me pu e manye ma chi bulo ne ko ne wapi e ka wa ibe ni ko e ke se dan bi lo ida singe ma na ni ne inge assembly o ke loji wa president o ke gunne ne tagbajanu deji o abo modina ha wo ke wo wa tu ni chu ne wa chu no nene mehun sana mo pi ne ke no ya mo ba nge gota no hi ne bi no ko gbe ne bi no ko kun eyan mehun abrofo no apike ha
o wie peno headman onu so ejemu edima Asasawa community yi1 Paddy James Tete enso edi kakra bi enso eka ho
gota ne edom blo emichi ne kosan gbenu lo no pono irane ibamo ndo heje wa hinse no asusu yi gagu wa mache nwa ne he ma ne di ne tagbaja eno
kan sane wanye no wape labor bona libilo ne dra jama block ne nyone e gota minye lo nge block minye sane na go ne go nyagba sane di kan e sane DC ne me la das ne president na ni ke MPO sane mo la libina hi wa kweti ne nyagba ne no ya chebe awo he ga ngo wa he se wa ne me anyamu nyugo lo wa ne lo ngendo hejio wo mo bia me ne sa wo pemi wa pe lo ne pio eji abonye no ne kan ba pe ha wo ne ba pe gota ka me ne duty e ba pe ngo ta blo ne nyu na egu he o e sa ne me hu na ba no no acha no na pe le no ka ha wo ko ne ata manya vote mi no wa vote ke sinu wa te no ka da wa le kan se na ko ba ge ha wo
na ni krakra no dade machoje mu edima asesawa committee F na te Moses enso di futuo edi makonwofo nyina se communal ba yade e huhia nti dada nyina no yenyire ho na yenye communal ba na beboa amakro no ahunidie enso timi akoenim
communal ba le hia aya communal ba ga ache communal ba wochu pe wa bajike wa jekuno wa bachu communal ba ni tabi wochu pe ne wa nyene wa nchu ni se go ba no ba ga wofo hia lo ke no ko be communal ba la sane hia ka sana nu ne ma de meji ke ache communal ba no fe no go ra ne jeku one ni chu ne wa machu nge ma mi ne eyimu one wa ma ne eyicho
divisional
nana piao chese efidie enye nigwanse yina yesososo ebusia mamigina we so na me home kase bo no so tiawa me ba meto aso ede amamu
After a long day training, this is what I take. For you, energy drink, the best of all.
We have nothing in our life. You can't help me because a criminal minds hide. What is about madam now? And I'm a woman. I shall stop it.
Premier Ponobio, 7th June, Yellow Cup Rave. I'm representing live inside Provo Dumasi, level 3 pop. It could be crazy, it could be bad. Only God, never share me. So me sorry, I no pana see me see me yape, yeah, yo, Yellow Cup Rave, you bad, mad.
Na me pese me shiri. Anytime.
Zo abedi pokomi Kofi Kinata rekodo obisi on. I say Kroboland Kofi Kinata may rep live on the 7th of June. Until Udumase Somenya Bon Kofi Kinata maba level 3 bar and lunch. Kobo Udumase I say Umenya show and sell. See you. Move.
Everyone be here. I shall force this shit in there. Let me have it here. I do some quadro plus one. Nothing is stopping me. We have nothing in our life. You can't help me because a criminal minds hide. What is about madam now? And I'm a woman. I shall stop it.
Premier Ponobio, 7th June, Yellow Cup Rave. I'm representing live inside Provo Dumasi, level 3 pop. It could be crazy, it could be bad. Only God, never share me. So me sorry, I no pana se me tea me ya pe ya yo yellow cap brave. We back mad.
Na me pese me shiri. Anytime fly away. Yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Sanso Emma Muina Aquaba Bio, Senamdin Kakayan, Summer Yetro Guinano, Obey be Ashe or Bear Fontaine Tina so, a Marego TV, you can't like it, no comment it, no I share, a day a my honor, and yammy ye pa, as I say, me per se obin so, and country obin so, say Marego TV a life. O je cha kwanya e wo tema akoso mo kwanten pono so oba obehu ye dan kakraka e wo ho no mo komo bia pese oni ye ntwetwe bia no mpanifo aye krado e twen wo me to akase bono so dia na amenyi ebimu ekopiemu e wo South Africa na chese ebeto odwa se wo ho achen ye pa Ghana fo mpanifo ekebie wo mu ebeka se obebo modin ama won abepiemu Sisi ya eka say die oma bedru ayeno akwakoye enijesem. Yekohwe se niesi ekoye. South Africa mentime ho ase aman homne so ewo ho no mo ama Ghana fo bi ehu dia wonye wo ho. Sisi die eyade ampanifo e de ese ayoyo a wodi nipa makomako 300 hina abepiemu ewo menmu asundwi mu na wodru enkran ewiem na bia ho no eyade onumiamfo okujeto ablakwa any chief of staff onumiamfo Julius Debra ekohia won awone won ekasai.
Welcome all of you to Ghana, your own country, to the motherland. Today, the Mahama administration is demonstrating that wherever Ghanaians are, we will make sure you are protected, your dignity is respected, and we will go to the length of this world to bring you back home safely.
I believe sincerely that sometimes God has different ways of opening new doors for us. And so let's be very optimistic. As a nation, we shall always stand by our people, no matter where you find yourself. Be encouraged and believe that it shall all end well.
Akwaba to all of you. Obake, ways or no.
Dom kume wa mrashe bedwe fie ba no deni onimianfo Alexander Akpenyo Makin ebo aban no echi edentia o kire se o mampeni bo hye o hye Ghana fo nyina no enye ade a wetumi edi so krakrakra. Dom kume wa mrashe bedwe fie ba no deni Alexander Akpenyo Makin ene nsɛmtwerɛfo akasa na o kire enwoma hoduo bi o mampeni ehye bo se oba obeye osi so se NDC amanyoko no enye ade a waye mu kapre. They promised
1 job 3 shifts. As we speak, they have failed on that 1 job 3 shifts. They promised cocoa farmers that a bag of cocoa will sell at 7,000. They came and they have rather reduced it. At least they could have maintained the 3,100 that Akufo-Addo left. They promised the rice farmer that they were going to have a system to offtake the produce of the rice farmers. As we speak, it is even cheaper to buy imported rice than a locally produced rice. We know that Dumso is back. They again do not have a policy in place to absorb our trained teachers and our trained nurses. They give one excuse after the other. When it comes to recruitment into the security services, they know that per their own budget, they can only contain 5,000 recruits. Yet they sold forms to hundreds of thousands of people. And even the 200,000 that qualified for medicals, that they are taking them money, that these student Ruby recruits will be charged for medicals after going through difficult time in this AI, so-called AI aptitude test. They know that the monies that they will be charging, these innocent, unemployed Ghanaian youth will not get their jobs. Yet, a party of propaganda still went ahead. We are aware that they themselves promised Ghanaian women bank. They said they were going to establish a bank solely for women. They were going to give loans. What has become of that loan? We've not even seen the bank. We've not seen the bank. And people are desperate. They came and rather dismissed people who were lawfully employed, and more youths are sitting at home because NDC came into office and sacked them. We have several of it. We moved the motion on the floor, and they frustrated the motion because they want to hide this. That is
European Union penny for abepemu ewo meimu obaya boko ni nane se obabedwedwen ekwanya Ghana for koko no ebetumi ejina ne nanso ebium se kane. Openi awo Forestry Commission yaw etu ahene yakon e de atodwa se obebua European Union no na enhyehyeye bia odi egu akwanu efo menye koko hu nsem no wetumi abemu na afensu yegina ye nanso ebio.
There are certain cocoa farms that are within the forest reserves, but they are legal cocoa farms. So that's another role being played by Forestry Commission. We've done a lot of the work. We just need to work on the admitted farms that are the cocoa farms. The admitted farms these are farms that were already in existence at the time of establishment of the forest reserves. So legally, they have the right to farm. So some of these farms have cocoa. And if you look at it at a glance, you may be thinking, how can cocoa be coming from a forest reserve? It's illegal. But no, these are legal. They are legal ones. I must admit, some people have trespassed into the forest to establish cocoa farms. And that is where we have to differentiate between the legal admitted farms and the illegal encouraged cocoa farms.
Afe European man no won si anemu a wo man Ghana mu ha sei enso ekasae efa dwumedie no ehun.
This aims at making especially the cocoa farming, but also other sectors of farming more deforestation friendly fighting. So avoiding deforestation due to these farming practices. The cocoa represent a big share of the farmland and certainly of the farming products exported to Europe. And therefore, we also very pleased to see the big interest today. We have 120 different kinds of stakeholders in the room for this meeting, and we have a long day afternoon ahead of us where we can discuss the different technicalities. It demonstrates the eagerness not only of the EU, but also of the Ghanaian stakeholders, the farmers, the producers, the traders, to avoid deforestation, to engage in making cocoa farming sustainable, traceable, and environmentally friendly.
Takwa ensuayem acherechefo ewo ho kire se asrafo binum akoto ahye won so enunti no epenifo nhwe na won ka wasem efa ma won anyesa wode won twiredua ebegu ho. Acherechefo kire enkwada ade eni abreye pa san se akwada beko ntoaso suku a enam won so asrafo a wo boy ho ban ewo manyimu no eba ne sen ena wokoto hye won so Achechefo ewo takwa ensuayem chese weni enje ho enunti wafre nhyiemu e de ato mpenifo ene nsɛmtwerɛfo enim ese
Okotoni ma da etoso aduonum mfie mpem mienu ne aduonu nsia na yehyiemu anwumre wo ha na yehyiemu wo ha enya bone bi bone kra ekrem na yenyina yenim asamo eto yenuanum achechefo miensa wachade wo ade wo so MA basic school asodafo bi to she omo so wo kronim na omo bo won no Ghana National Association of Teachers ye hwe teacher for ye die so ka ye hu bom etu anamo ko hwe yenuanum na ye ko hwe yenuanum no ye be issue press release ye issue we no general secretary enso de to so say ye hwe say yenuanum no ekwan a asodafo no de omo fa aso no entwaye enti eneda eye 25th May 2026 na ye hwe say nyama ye di gun kraka so na ye ti gun kraka so ye di koma ye mpanyimfo na ye hwe kwan say yenuanum no omu ne omu ani niye nti tumi bia e wo ho a se nka omu dina so na omu hwe justice edi ma yenuanum ye nsa ntumi ane de anka ye nsa ka enene da etwa 20 no ya sanso aka ye ho abomu bio Ghana National Association of Teachers PRETAG ana CTAG Nagrat yaka ye ho abom se yenuanum enya papaye ewo kwan a asrafo no de omo fa aso de a yentimi nhwe won na omo nko a enya saa obre no nti yaka ye ho abom se ye yenuanum nyina ebe fa saa abre no ene ya ye kase ye hwe kwan se ye mpanyimfo a omo wo Ghana Education Service wataka nsuaye mensim ha ye madam Catherine Bain no odaya no ye hwe kwan se anka obebo modena nanka wode abadaye kakra aboaye nanka yenuanum no wahwe kwan bi so afaso aka omakoma ato omyem ye ne ye hu ne sa ye hu ne sa ntina ma ye nso ye ni ayede abre
ebusia ekwan no waseden kra na ekowie ewo aboboanom mamenda mo ase se moje bre ehwe kaseboi ebi production team ni na medamo ase mekase mebodin ade ebechin okenkan fo no enumre eyeme nana akosia sikapa makram